Aloha. So I wanted to give you some tips about reality and understanding a new way to experience reality. The very first thing you have to understand about reality is that reality is not solid like we've been taught in schools. It's actually more of an electromagnetic frequency. Everything is. Everything, like the where I'm sitting, the wall behind me, my body is more empty space, more electromagnetic frequency than it is matter. If you were to take out all of the empty space in my body, my body would literally be the size of a speck of dust. If you were to take out all of the empty space in all of humanity, every single person on the planet, if you were to take out their empty space, every single person on the planet body would fit into the volume of a sugar cube. That's how much we are empty space, way more than solid, what we think of as solid. The reason why we don't go through our chairs or go through the bed when we lay on the bed is because that everything on the planet is at a certain frequency. It has a certain frequency bandwidth, and your body and your thoughts are on that same frequency. It has the same frequency bandwidth. That's why you can't go through things, because your body is literally vibrating at the same frequency that we see of as a wall or see of as a chair. So if it's at the same frequency, there's no way to go through it. So what's amazing about this is, and it's super incredible, is that, well, let me actually tell you two more things before I tell you how incredible this is. So the first thing that I want to share, let me move my little light here. The first thing that I want to share is that the field that is all around us, this empty field, is actually information. So it's like the internet. When you're on your computer, if you pull up, let's just say you got a German Shepherd dog, and you're on the internet and you want to learn more about your dog. So you go on the internet and you put in German Shepherd dog, and all of these websites pop up. Where was that information before you pulled it up on your computer? It was in the Wi-Fi field. It was in a field. That's why they call it an internet. That's why they call it Wi-Fi, because there's actually information in the field, and then your computer goes, this is the information I want, and then it comes and pulls it up. This is the same thing with reality. What you think you know, everything you've been taught in your life, your feelings about who you think you are, and the feelings about all of the trauma you've ever experienced in your life, what happens is that literally creates your reality. It works like this. There's about 11 million bits of information coming into your brain per second. 11 million bits per second. So your brain goes, where's the 40 bits of information, 40 out of 11 million, 40, where's the 40 that I know to be true, that everything I've learned, that I experience as me, what I feel comfortable as who I am in the world, everything that I believe, everything that I've ever experienced, where's the 40 bits that I can go, oh, this is me and this is my reality. And that's how you create your reality. Literally 11 million bits of information coming in per second. You choose the 40 that you're comfortable with, that matches everything you've been taught in your life, everything you felt about who you are, and then that's what you experience as your reality. Isn't that that's like crazy? It's like, is that really your reality? Is that really reality? No, it's just what you think you know and what you think you've experienced and who you think you are that keeps creating it over and over again. So what if the powers that be, the people that own the media, know this? And what if they put out a bunch of information to scare the bejeebies out of you and to keep you thinking that you are not very powerful? And what if that was a frequency that you held inside of your body, that then when you saw the news and you were afraid and you felt that's the truth, that's who I am, that's my reality, and now you're actually creating more of that in your life, more fear, more following the agendas of whatever's on the media. But that's not truly who you are. So this is a time of awakening, and what that means is awakened consciousness to understanding how you create your reality, what you're creating in your life, to actually move us all toward more peace, more love, more heaven on earth experiences, because we can do it. We actually have the power to do this, and we're actually supposed to do this. This is the reason you were born. This is the reason why you came here on the planet, was to have a human experience and emotionally expand through your trauma, through all the drama that has ever happened in your life, to who you think you are, and to actually start to explore the possibility that you are infinite intelligent and you can literally create heaven on earth. So how do you do it? How you do it is by up-leveling your emotional frequency. And I'll give you an example. Back in 2012, I wanted to go to Australia. It was a dream. I've always wanted to visit Australia. It was a dream of mine. So I didn't know how I was going to get there. Didn't know how I was going to pay for it. I was a trainer at the time teaching a lot of classes, and I didn't know who was going to teach my classes. So 6 months before I wanted to go to Australia, I bought my ticket. Now, I still didn't have a place to stay. I still didn't have the money to expend when I was there, or the money to pay my rent and everything like that, because the classes I wasn't going to teach. I didn't have that. And I didn't even have a trainer to teach my classes. So what I did was, and I didn't know, I knew what I was doing, but I didn't know the science behind what I was doing. I would stand in front of a mirror and I would literally jump up and down, and I would raise my emotional frequency, and I would be like, oh my God, my trip to Australia is incredible. My rent's paid. I have more than enough money. I have this amazing trainer teaching my classes. And I kept doing that every single day. I think it was about a month before I was supposed to go, still didn't have the money or the trainer or any of that. I ended up meeting a new friend who lived in Australia, who I ended up staying with. And a trainer, a friend of mine, said she just quit her job and she is looking for classes. So there's that. And then a client who I never even thought of was interested in personal training hired me for 6 months, paid up front. I had the money, I had the place, I had the trainer to teach my classes, and that all happened in less than 4 weeks before my flight was supposed to, actually I think it was 3 weeks before my flight was supposed to go. And not only did I go to Australia, but I ended up spending a month in Bali that it wasn't even planned. So when you actually realize that you are way more powerful than your thoughts, the things that you've been taught, who you think you are, and you raise your emotional frequency to what it is that you want, which we all want heaven on earth, we all want peace. And we start to really feel into that, and we allow that to be our new perception of what the world is. That will actually create heaven on earth. We can actually start to live into that, because this frequency field that is all around us is literally listening, feeling into our emotional vibrational frequency, our emotions and our thoughts. Those are frequencies that is going out into the internet Wi-Fi field of infinite possibilities and bringing back to us. So let's just imagine right now, if you would just close your eyes, take a few deep breaths. And just let yourself feel into your empty space, into the present moment, into your present moment, wherever it is in the world. Let yourself be right there, right now, right here in this present moment. Notice your heart rate is beating without a to-do list on your part. Notice you just took a breath. You didn't ask your body to do it. Feel the temperature that's around your body. Listen to any sounds that you hear outside, or maybe you hear the birds here in Hawaii. Take a deep breath and just notice and allow yourself to be in this present moment with the sun slowly going across the sky. And now feel into your body what it would feel like to know that every human being on the planet is safe, is taken care of, that every human being on the planet is so prosperous beyond our wildest imagination, that every child is kept safe. that there is so much happiness and joy with family, friends, strangers, neighbors, that we all feel safe, that our health is astronomically vibrant and so much energy, that our immune systems are so strong, that there is no virus on the planet that can take us down, that our immune systems take it out like that, that we are kept safe, that we are so loved, that we are so prosperous, that we are truly free, and we are living a life of freedom, of ease, of prosperity, of love, of joy, of vibrancy, and it is happening now. Give yourself permission to feel that emotional frequency in every cell of your body. In every cell of your body is vibrating at the emotional frequency of love, of freedom, of joy, and of enormous prosperity than we can imagine in our life right now. So much prosperity. Houses are paid off, no more bills, buying the most amazing food, going on amazing extravagant trips, buying whatever purse or shoes or whatever it is we want in complete abundance. Feel the joy of that. Feel the joy of hugging your friends and your family again, of dinner parties, clinking drinks together, smiling, laughing, music up the wazoo that is incredible, has such an amazing vibrational frequency and brings us so much joy and so much light and so much love. And feel that frequency now and say, thank you, universe. Thank you, universe, for this time. Thank you, universe, for reminding me who I am. Thank you, universe, for allowing me to experience what it feels like to go from fear to freedom, to go from sadness to joy and love and comfort and knowingness that I'm always kept safe and my family is always kept safe and we are all healthy and well, and knowing that we can have and experience heaven on earth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Breathe into that. And now get ready for synchronicities to happen. Get ready for you to be guided to what you need to do next, say next, or experience next. Get ready for phone calls to start coming in. Do this meditation every single day and get ready for the synchronicities that happen, that show you that you are on the right path and that you are always guided. So much love and aloha to you. I'll talk with you soon.